Well, good morning, Kentuckiana. It is 6 a.m. here on your Thursday, July the 31st, and it is morning show Super Bowl week.
It is. It absolutely is. Back to school season is here, everybody. Silver Creek earlier this week, New Albany, Floyd County yesterday, Greater Clark today. The Southern Indiana school districts heading back to class. Many of them are this week. And today, Matt, they have a little bit of a reprieve from the hot weather, but we do have to wait out some storms.
Exactly. Finally, some relief from the heat. We've been seeing those temperatures in the 90s over the last several days, and now rain showers are going to help us out a good bit throughout our afternoon hours. We're still waiting on those showers to arrive, and we're just a few moments away from sunrise. Temperatures into the upper 70s. I'm still expecting a bit of a warmer trend throughout the afternoon, but nowhere nearly as hot as we have been over the past days. Temperatures ranging into the lower 70s across most of Kentuckiana this morning. 71 near Shelbyville, 72 Madison, 74 for you folks near Bedford. You'll notice on satellite and radar those showers and thunderstorms starting to develop across central Indiana. Those are going to be making their way close to us throughout the later hours of the morning, more focusing across southern Indiana as we head later on into the morning hours. A few of those showers will be passing through that region, but as we head into our afternoon time, that's whenever a majority of our scattered showers will be arriving across Kentuckiana. So past 12 p.m. into that 3 p.m. hours whenever I'm expecting showers and thunderstorms to start passing through Kentuckiana. We'll see some brief periods of some heavy rainfall and some rumbles of thunder throughout the evening time. Tonight, we're staying mostly quiet. We'll see some lingering clouds, and we will start our Friday morning off with temperatures much better into the upper 60s and lower 70s. More details about this forecast coming up in just a few short minutes. Here's a quick check of traffic this morning. The only holdup that we really have is that there were a few slowdowns here on I-64. A stalled vehicle there further down the east section of the road, but everywhere else moving along just fine. More traffic details coming up soon. Grace, Jim.
Let's get you some more details. New in overnight into the newsroom, a house in Jeffersonville up in flames. And you can see this video coming from a neighbor showing what appears to be the aftermath of a home explosion. Our photojournalist Paul Landers was on scene earlier this morning with crews beginning their investigation. Around 11:40 last night, Jeffersonville Fire responded to the 900 block of Washington Way for reports of an explosion. And when they arrived, firefighters started battling those flames while EMS began treating 5 victims who were all outside the house. 2 of those people had to be airlifted to the hospital while the other 3 were taken by ambulance. Jeffersonville police say the cause of the fire is still under investigation, but there is no threat to the public. We're going to keep you updated as we continue to learn more, both on air and online.
In other news this morning, a Louisville mother is suing an online firearms company after she says it sold a gun illegally to her underage son, who used it to end his own life.
The lawsuit claims the company did not attempt a background check. And as WHAS11's Alex Dieter reports, the victim's mother says her son should still be alive.
Henry is my oldest child, and he was just a beautiful soul. Anybody that knew him seemed to love him.
Just over a month after graduating from Seneca High School, 18-year-old Henry Willis took his own life.
And in his teen years, he began to have significant mental health symptoms, but significantly the 6 months leading up to his death.
On July 6, 2023, Henry bought a ghost gun kit from online Nebraska-based firearm seller Husky Armory. Federal law requires handgun buyers to be 21. On July 30th, after the gun was shipped to his front door, Henry turned the gun on himself.
There just wasn't anybody like him.
His mother, Laura Herp, is now suing Husky Armory and its parent company, Up North Media LLC, alleging the companies were not licensed by the ATF and illegally sold Henry the gun kit without verifying his age or conducting a background check.
Henry's not old enough. He would have failed a background check had he walked into an actual live licensed gun store, given the mental health challenges that he was facing.
Everytown law attorney Eric Tershwell and Louisville attorney Tad Thomas have filed the lawsuit on Herp's behalf.
In January of 2023, the Jefferson County Family Court issued a protective order against Henry. This protective order prohibited him from possessing a firearm.
This was avoidable. And this should not have happened. This sale should not have been made.
Do you believe that Henry would still be here if he didn't have access to a website like this?
Yes, I do. I know he would be struggling, but I think he would be here.
Herp is suing to hold the companies accountable.
Let's fight for things that are important and things that are wrong. And for me, I'm doing it in his honor.
Her family moving forward without their eldest son, hoping to save other families from the pain of losing a loved one. Alex Dieterer, WHAS11 on your side.
The firearm company did not return our request for a statement. The lawsuit has been filed in Jefferson County Circuit Court.
Well, police are looking for a Kentucky man accused of threatening to bomb a Ford Motor Company building. Court documents show this man, 57-year-old William Hebner, left a comment on a Ford social media post back in May. It read, quote, "After waiting for 2 years on June the 2nd for my retirement, I'm pretty sure I'm going to bomb the building that the people that you outsourced my retirement to." Police say Hebner either retired or quit Ford and was, quote, likely upset for not receiving his stock cash out from the company. Now, a specific building was not named here. Hebner was charged with felony terroristic threatening, and an arrest warrant was issued after he failed to appear in Jefferson District Court in Louisville. And a woman has been arrested after stalking her ex-mother-in-law and trying to give her a serious allergic reaction with bell peppers. LMPD arrested 34-year-old Tiffany Gregory on Monday after months of alleged stalking and harassment. Court documents say that Gregory picked up 2 children and told them to stomp on bell peppers and placed those crushed peppers inside a birthday bag. One of her friends placed that bag on the victim's car, where the victim's husband found it and reported it to police. Gregory knew that the victim was severely allergic to the bell peppers, which could have caused a very severe reaction. Gregory is now charged with multiple felonies, including wanton endangerment. She was arraigned yesterday morning. A judge set her bond at $25,000.
In Spencer County, multiple emergency crews responded last night to this boating accident on Taylorsville Lake. It happened around 8. Taylorsville and Spencer County Fire say one person was taken to the hospital for their injuries. And you can see from this photo, it appears the fishing boat launched out of the lake and onto the bank and into the woods. And this morning, Metro Police are investigating after a body was pulled out of the Ohio River. Police say they got reports of what appeared to be an adult man dead in the water near the Portland Canal. They say a barge operator found the body just before 7 yesterday morning. LMPD is asking anyone with information to call the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. You can also use the online portal.
As DEI programs are being canceled across the country, a Louisville Metro Council member is promoting diverse voices to try to make the Clifton neighborhood more inclusive. Councilman Andrew Owen in the Louisville Office for Women invited the community to take part in the second artist-led night walk. The walk was guided by Louisville poet Robin Garner. The focus was on gathering insights from women and gender-diverse individuals about their experiences in public spaces.
Because women change things. When we come together as a collective, we are powerful. Women are powerful, and we're changing things. Like, we're just taking walks and we're making it beautiful and we're sending a message.
Now, if you were unable to attend the walk, you can still fill out a survey to share your thoughts on safety and inclusion in the district. You can find the links in the Links Mentioned tab on WHAS11.com.